I'm Shae Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Mart Rampe, the Managing Director for Burrendong Minerals. Mart, it is great to see you again. How are you?
Thanks very much, Shae. Good to be with you.
Now, Burrendong Minerals is soon to debut on the ASX, but it's clear that these projects have been worked on for some time. Tell me, what is it that makes you want to bring these projects to the market right now?
Okay, well, look, there's probably a number of factors that investors should consider. In particular, I guess the cycle in commodity prices have been very favourable for us. If you look at precious metals and base metals over the last couple of years, you'll see a very steep trajectory upwards, which bodes well for the future, I believe. So that's one aspect, and I think investors are now coming back to see, yes, who's involved in this particular space and who is going to make take advantage of it. So that's one aspect of it. The other, and as part of that exposure to those commodity prices, there has been lots of mergers and acquisition activity in the Lachlan Fold Belt. Particularly over the last 12 or so months, I've seen reports where deals and joint ventures to the value of well over $300 million have been done over the last little while. So it's clear that people are seeing a lot of good vibes coming from this part of the world, and people are getting set to run with the market as they see it. And I guess the other couple of items that need to be considered also is that there's been very strong state government support for mineral projects, and that bodes well for getting all the compliance issues done. And finally, I guess another aspect is that given our focus on a very specific area, which is also very specific in terms of exploration in New South Wales, you're going to get more bang for your buck, if you like, by exploring in New South Wales rather than the vast expanses of Western Australia. So I think there's a bunch of items there that bode well for getting involved with exploration in New South Wales at this particular point of time.
We're going to go into the reasons of the area you're exploring in shortly, but first I want to touch on two of your projects in particular, the Commonwealth Mine project and the Silica Hill project. Now, both of these already have inferred resources. Tell me, what does Burrendong Minerals plan to do to expand those resources?
Okay, well, part of the spend that we're going to be focusing on is going to be directed at this particular project, the Commonwealth Mine Silica Hill, because we've already got JORC resources identified, and we believe that the project lends itself to a significant expansion at depth and along strike. So our first focus will be on drilling a number of targets in the vicinity of the existing resource, and with the main objective of expanding the size of those resources as we speak. So it's very exciting in terms of the upside. Past drilling has been relatively shallow, down to maybe 150 metres, and we are looking to expand on that both laterally and at depth so that we can expand those resources significantly. So that's going to be our first target.
Now, Burrendong Minerals happens to have three projects in one of my favourite areas, and that is the Lachlan Fold Belt. Now, this area, the Lachlan Fold Belt in particular, is seeing a bit of an exploration renaissance right now. Why is that?
Well, look, just to put it succinctly, the Lachlan Fold Belt is a paradise for explorers. There is no question about that. The size of the resources that have been discovered in the Lachlan Fold Belt and are yet to be discovered are hugely significant. Just think about it. In the Lachlan Fold Belt, well over 100 million ounces of gold have been mined, over millions of tons of copper have been mined, and we are only just starting. We have got some fantastic projects. We believe that we are just on the cusp of further discoveries, not only by Burrendong, but by a whole bunch of other explorers in the area.
Mart, you painted a more optimistic picture of the Lachlan Fold Belt than I could have myself. Listen, thank you so much for being here. I'm genuinely excited to see what big things Burrendong Minerals pulls out of the ground in the future.
Well, look, Shae, we appreciate that. And look, I'd just like to say again that we appreciate all the help that we've been getting through Novus Capital and our share registry Automic. And also, if people are interested in following us further, to go to our website, www.burrendongminerals, that's Burrendong Minerals, one word, .com.au.
And while we're here, if people want to download a prospectus and perhaps participate in this capital raising, can they find it on your website?
Absolutely. There's a specific link that takes you to the website, the prospectus, and within the prospectus, you will find the application forms for investing in Burrendong. So we encourage everybody to have a look at the prospectus, go to the application form, and make Burrendong big.
Mart, it was great to speak with you again. Thanks for being here.
Okay. Thanks, Shae. We'll catch up later on again.